On this edition of the Marne Forward, we'll show you how soldiers saved the eyesight of a young girl and take you on a mission with coalition forces and Iraqi police. All this and more coming up. Hello and welcome to this edition of the Marne Forward. I'm Specialist Rebecka Reyes reporting from Baghdad. Before we wish you a Happy New Year, we want to take a quick look back at 2007 and the remarkable successes we've shared this year as we've worked to secure the peace here in Iraq. In 2007, soldiers within the Multinational Division Center area of operations captured more than 3,500 extremists and found and cleared more than 1,300 IEDs. In 2007, soldiers secured more than 600 weapons caches and nearly a dozen anti-aircraft guns. These weapons are now out of the hands of the enemy, and all thanks to you, the soldiers. In 2007, soldiers conducted thousands of patrols and helped treat countless Iraqis in new medical clinics set up throughout our area of operations. All in all, that makes for a pretty good year. Now we can say it. Happy New Year, Task Force Marne. In many parts of Iraq, security has become a true partnership. Specialist Adam Prickle takes us on a mission where coalition forces and Iraqi police get the lowdown on a weapons cache and more.
The soldiers of Chaos Company load up and head out the gate toward their target. But before reaching their objective, they have one important stop to make: the Musayyab Iraqi police station. Chaos Company is building a strong relationship with these IPs.
Hey, good to go.
The Iraqis jump at the chance to go on tonight's mission and get some on-the-job training with the U.S. soldiers.
At this point, we're not going in hard, kinetic. We're just trying to knock and get them out.
Chaos Company Commander Captain Stephen Capehart explains why tonight's mission is important.
The goal of tonight's mission is to detain a mid-level Shia extremist that is operating in the Musayyab area of operations. It's a joint operation along with the Musayyab IPs. This target, the reason why we're going after him, he's responsible for moving munitions in through our battle space, through the areas of Jalawiyah, Abu Jassim, and Musayyab. He's been a target we've been tracking for about 10 days, along with the Musayyab IPs. But the key thing we're trying to do with the Iraqi police is to train them both mounted and dismounted operations. The key thing is when we go into Musayyab, for example, we've done a lot of operations where we'll take them through the market area, put the IPs up front, allows the IPs to interact with the populace to see that, hey, they are really working for them.
As far as first story, second story, things of that nature, they'll make sure you guys understand where you're looking.
With the plan worked out, the IPs and Chaos Company roll out together. Once outside the suspected house, they make their move.
Make your move, let's go.
It takes a little work to get past the gate, but when they reach the door, the IPs enter the house, with some help from the soldiers. The IPs tell the family what's going on and why they're there. And they allow the team to search the house. In a dresser drawer, the soldiers find several photographs and the IPs identify a man in the pictures as their target. Although the man they are after is not in the house, the team finds body armor. Captain Capehart says the IP's performance is impressive.
And it's amazing because this is my third tour, and to see the IPs from where they were in OIF 1 to OIF 3 to where they are now in OIF, so I guess it's soon to be 6, it's amazing. The motivation level and actually their tactical and technical knowledge increasing as well.
Reporting from Musayyab, Iraq, I'm Specialist Adam Prickle.
After a break, we'll meet soldiers from the 535th Engineer Support Company. Stay with us. Welcome back. In the Army, horizontal engineers build helipads, landing zones, and landing strips. But during Operation Marne Roundup, soldiers from the 535th Engineer Support Company, based at Camp Stryker, were busy with another mission. Army Sergeant Marty Collins reports from Iskandariya, Iraq.
Building a new patrol base takes a lot of work, and to get to the base you need a good road, one free of potholes and craters. Second Lieutenant Derek Benz gives us 3 reasons why it's vital to patch up war-torn roads.
1, to deny the enemy IED emplacement sites in the future. 2, to maintain and affect the flow of freedom of movement for coalition forces. And 3rd, to give the local nationals their roads back.
The engineers are here supporting Operation Marne Roundup. Their mission? Ensure the route between Forward Operating Base Iskandariyah and Patrol Base Kidder is passable for heavy follow-on equipment. That's when they rolled out with sand, gravel, and concrete, doing what they do best, rapid crater repair.
This route in particular has been very badly battle damaged through IEDs and also coalition tracks and other heavy equipment rolling on it. It was not designed for that.
Staff Sergeant Sully Waiters still gets his hands dirty and does it to show his troops that speed is also a critical ingredient on the job.
Hey, look out!
The squad pulls their own internal security while they work, and sometimes find more than they bargained for. Today, it was a mortar round.
Before we started clearing the road, there was some dismounted troops came through, and they were just walking around clearing some areas to our left and to our right. It really wasn't hitting, it was on top of ground. Yeah, just a little bit of weeds was around it.
With IEDs being detonated in the distance, the squad drives on because convoy elements are waiting to move up the road.
The Echo company that we are currently attached to, they do an outstanding job making sure that there's nothing in the ground where we might have to dig or break away the pavement, that there's no other IEDs in there, because that is a concern, a very real concern.
10 hours after they started, the team reaches their objective, a little more than a mile from the starting point.
You saw yesterday, they knock out those craters in under an hour, and we're talking some craters that are 12 to 15 feet in diameter and 5 to 6 feet deep. The soldiers and the NCOs are the ones that get it done, and get it done quickly and securely.
With their shovels, rebar, and sledgehammers packed, it's time for these engineers to hit the road back to Baghdad. But they'll make stops along the way and fill in craters created by a faceless enemy.
Wherever they need us for a mission to do any type of route crater repair, we're there. We're the one to call on.
Reporting from Iskandariyah, Iraq, I'm Army Sergeant Marty Collins.